Good afternoon and welcome back to Frankfurt. We are back in the FSLabs A321 CEO with the CFM56 engines. We'll be operating the Blue Condor livery, registration number Delta Alpha India Alpha Foxtrot, and we'll be using it to operate flight Delta Echo 1570 from EDDF Frankfurt down to LPMA Medeira. So this should be a fun flight with a fun approach. Call sign for today's flight will be Condor 4 Mike Foxtrot. We're expecting a 1-8 departure via the Aniki 2 Lima. And we're expecting a 05 arrival via the Raccoon 1 Papa arrival into Medeira. Initial cruise will grab from ATC with our clearance, but we will be cruising today. Initially at flight level 330 because we're pretty heavy. It's quite a long flight. So let's get in here. So we do have, first thing, let's look at, so we're working on fuel, catering still going here. Okay, information Delta, so let's request the clearance here. So in it, ATC request, pre-departure, flight number CFG, 4 Mike Foxtrot, Oh, I gotta type it over here. So let's do this. Let's go back. So flight plan, or McDo menu. Atsu, ALC, operational flight plan. Whoops. ATC request, pre-departure clearance. CFG.
The Frankfurt traffic camera is Charlie Super touching to the departure number 18 via November.
Okay, Victor 11 or Victor 152. And ATIS information. ATIS information Delta. And good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are going to recipient, let's verify EDDF. EDDF, yep. Okay. We're good. And send. Okay, and QNH is 1020 or 1021, I believe.
Frankfurt traffic camera, Charlie Super is entering and lining up for runway 18, departing via Cindy 7, Sierra departure, and the initial altitude will be 4,000 feet.
I'm going to do this because that is annoying. Okay. So, that's enough. And let's look at our mail items here. So we've got two mail items, 5207 1 alpha and 316305 alpha. So the first one is the ECAM display. The lower ECAM display is in-op. So anytime we want to use it, we have to throw it up like that, which is fine. That's the operational procedure. We're fine to fly with it. So we can go in and just look. clearance. Okay, so on the ground or in flight. In the case of alerts being switched on the EDW, use the ECAM ND switch. So right there, what I just did. Apply or use the use the ECAM ND switch selector to display the system page unselected NDU. That's fine. So what I'll probably do is throw it up. I'll probably just keep it up here on the Copilot screen. So that's what I'll just do right there. That way I have it up. So I don't have a Copilot right now. Apply electrical AC buses. Alert procedures. Refer to FCOM. Electrical fault AC ESS bus is recovered. Set to alternate. Okay. So we've got that one, and then 5207 1 alpha. Okay, so we have a faulty cabin door permanently indicating open. So if the cabin doors are affected, the time recorded ACAR's movement may be wrong. So basically, I have to manually set the timer because the time recorded for movement is going to be wrong. So I'll actually leave the chrono running the whole flight. The limitation for max flight remains displayed status ND page before takeoff. Takeoff push button must be maintained. Pressed to check that there is no alert. If the memo takeoff config normal line will not replace the TO config test line, consider normal configuration. So we're good. This is flyable. So okay. So let's go over to Frankfurt ground because I don't know that he got our PDC, and I just want to get our clearance so we can get underway. So let's go back to ACARS just in case. No, I don't think he got it. Let's try one more time. All right, we'll just go to ground. Make sure that's set up. I always have issues with that. Okay, 121.855. First of all, let's do this. And 121. We got plenty of time because it's going to take a while to fuel this plane. Like, we're pretty heavy. Alright. Verify ground is online. And 1023. And Frankfurt ground, this is Condor, 4 Mike Foxtrot, A321, Stan Victor 152 with information, Delta QNH 1023, requesting IFR to Medeira.
Condor 4 Mike Foxtrot, Frankfurt Airplane, good afternoon, cleared Funchal, Aniki to Lima departure, flight plans route, climb via set to 4,000 feet, scope 2045.
Alright, cleared to Medeira via the Aniki to Lima departure, and via SID, climb initially 4,000 feet, and squawk 2045, Condor 4 Mike Foxtrot.
Correct.
Alright, so we're good to go. So 2045, let's get that set right now. Yeah, alright. Okay.
Lufthansa 1 for Lima, request southern push.
Yeah, let's do a wind
Lufthansa 1 for
request.
Lima, push and start approved, facing west.
Push and start approved, facing west, Lufthansa 1 for Lima.
And Lufthansa 1 for Lima, set squawk 2041.
Yes, 2041, Lufthansa 1 for Lima.
Thanks, Lufthansa 3 Papa.
3 Papa, Roger, schönen Tag, Roger.
Gleichfalls.
4,000. Under 3. We'll wait for the wind to finish uploading. There's still quite a bit of fuel left to load. That's why I'm not really in a big rush. Waiting to get these. Okay, wind is good. Progress page. LPMA 05. Plan. Fix. LPMA 05. Checking here. Departure 18 Nikki 2 Lima, insert arrival. Let's see what arrival we want to do.
Houston Line Hotel Quebec is request taxi.
RMP Yankee.
Taxi holding point runway 18 November 5 in Lima.
This is what I'm gonna want. So.
Taxi holding point 18 November and Lima Lufthansa. Meine Hotel Quebec. Quebec to confirm straight on November 5 right onto Lima. November 5 and Lima 9 Hotel Quebec. Quebec, correct. I'm closing now, so monitor unit come on to 2.8. Enjoy your flight, bye bye. Danke, advisory 122, choose. To all stations, Frankfurt Apron is closing, switch to advisory 122.8, bye bye.
Alright, arrival. What did I say? Yankee. RNP Yankee. Yankee. This is the Raccoon. Raccoon 1 Papa. insert. Okay. Okay, so I actually don't want that one. I want the RMP Zulu, I believe. The Pelum. Yep. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fire. So OPM
Charge complete.
arrival. RMP Zulu runway 05. Zulu via Pelum. Insert. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a blast. I'm pumped about that. Alright. So flight plan. In it. Alright, we're still waiting for tax, or waiting for the old, we'll unlock that cockpit door. The old fueling to get done. And let's go ahead and begin boarding. Board now.
Crew bus is coming.
And I'm gonna start the APU right away. Get it cooled down. Yeah. 350. Okay. Now let's see where we're at fuel wise. 3,000 pounds. Yeah, it's quite a long flight. Or at least quite a long flight for an A320. 21.
Passengers bus is coming.
And we can go in it now. Verify that wind. Good.
oberhalb des Vordersitzes aufbewahrt werden. Bitte schließen Sie die Gepäckfächer, sobald diese voll sind. Falls Sie an einem Notausgang sitzen, müssen alle Gegenstände im Gepäckfach aufbewahrt werden. Das Flugzeug wird momentan betankt. Bitte halten Sie Ihre Sicherheitsgurte geöffnet. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome aboard this flight. Just a reminder about hand luggage. Small bags may be kept underneath the seat in front of you. All other items must be placed into an overhead locker. We'd appreciate your assistance by closing the overhead lockers once they are completely full. If you are seated in the emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all your items must be placed into an overhead locker, as the floor area around your seat must be kept completely clear. As we are currently
Passenger's bus is
refueling,
coming.
please ensure that your seatbelt remains unfastened until the seatbelt sign is turned on.
Alright, APU's avail, so let's get the fleet air on, turn off the ground power. Should be done fueling. We are done fueling. So 17.0 for our block.
Cabin crew, all customers are on board. Boarding is now complete.
Okay, so 69.0, 29.4. Curve. 1.8. Rolling. Black. Actually, let's see. I think we just go from Lima. Hold on. See if we can take that intersection. So yeah, we could do from Lima. Take off. Lima Whiskey 3. Verifying that. Yeah, got it. Lima Whiskey 3. And calculate. Okay. We are heavy. So 170, I'm going to go 162, 170, 170. 70 and 170. Okay, transition level. What did they say the transition level was when I looked on that Vetus? Transition level is 6,000. Okay, takeoff shift is 147. Flaps 2 up 0.8. 8. Flex temperature 44. And we are good to go. Alright. Put the beacon light on. Fuel pumps. Put that over there for now. Departure. Push back. Depart now. Alright, everybody's clear. Ignition. Starting engine number 1. Okay, engine number 1 good start. Starting engine number 2. Okay, forward cabin door fault, that's expected, so we can clear that. Alright, let's go to ignition off. AP bleed. AP master off. Seatbelt signs on. Okay, we're gonna go flaps 2.
Meine Damen und Herren, einen guten Nachmittag und nochmal herzlich willkommen auf diesem Flug. Wir zeigen Ihnen jetzt ein Video über die Sicherheit an Bord. Wir bitten Sie, diesen Informationen aufmerksam zu folgen. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. Once again, I would like to welcome you on board of this flight. We're now going to brief you on the safety procedures of this aircraft. Please follow the instructions carefully.
Okay, so check, check, check. And we need to put that on high. Okay, flight control check. Rudder, full right, full left, neutral, aileron, full right,
Meine Damen und Herren, wir möchten Sie bitten, sich mit den Sicherheitsvorkehrungen an Bord dieser Maschine vertraut zu machen. Vielen Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit. Bitte verstauen Sie Ihr Handgepäck in den Gepäckfächern über den Sitzen. Für schweres und haariges Handgepäck nutzen Sie den Stauraum unter Ihren
Takeoff config.
Und achten Sie darauf, dass es sicher verschlossen ist.
That's
Bitte legen Sie
expected.
nun Ihren Sicherheitsgurt an. Zum Schließen Ihres Gurtes führen Sie beide Gurtteile zusammen und ziehen Sie diese fest. Zum Öffnen des Gurtes brauchen Sie nur den Verschluss anzuheben. Da jederzeit unerwartete Turbulenzen auftreten können, bleiben Sie bitte wie er zu Ihrer eigenen Sicherheit während des gesamten Fluges angeschnallt. In jedem Fall jedoch, wenn die Anschnallzeichen eingeschaltet sind. Bitte suchen Sie dann auch die Waschräume nicht auf. Wir bitten Sie, Ihre Mobiltelefone sowie alle weiteren elektronischen Geräte, wie Musikplayer oder Computer, während Start und Landung vollständig auszuschalten.
Frankfurt traffic, watch out, incoming traffic on
Sobald wir unsere Reiseflughöhe erreicht haben, dürfen Handys im Flugmodus benutzt werden.
He's not on Unicom, so be advised.
Welche elektronischen Geräte Sie während des Fluges benutzen dürfen, finden Sie in Ihrem Condor-Magazin. Dieser Flug ist wie alle
Frankfurt traffic, this is Condor for Mike Foxtrot. I'll be taxiing to runway 18 via Lima.
Konsequenzen und werden dementsprechend verfolgt. Dieses Flugzeug verfügt über 12 Notausgänge. Sie sind mit dem Wort Exit gekennzeichnet. Leuchtstreifen im Boden markieren den Weg zu den Notausgängen. Bitte beachten Sie, dass sich der nächste Notausgang auch hinter Ihnen befinden kann. Die Ausgänge haben aufblasbare Rutschen, über die Sie das Flugzeug im Notfall verlassen. Die Schwimmwesten befinden sich unter Ihrem Sitz und sind einfach zu handhaben. Ziehen Sie die Schwimmweste über Ihren Kopf, haken Sie den Gurt ein und ziehen Sie ihn straff. Unmittelbar bevor Sie das Flugzeug über die Notausgänge verlassen, ziehen Sie an den roten Griffen, um die Weste aufzublasen. Benutzen Sie zusätzlich die Mundschläuche, falls erforderlich. Im Fall einer Notwasserung werden die Rutschen an den Notausgängen als Flöße benutzt. Schwimmwesten für Kleinkinder erhalten Sie von unseren Flugbegleitern, die Ihnen gerne erklären, wie sie angelegt werden. Im unwahrscheinlichen Fall eines Druckverlusts fallen automatisch Sauerstoffmasken aus der Kabinendecke. Ziehen Sie die Maske ganz zu sich heran und drücken Sie sie fest auf Mund und Nase. Helfen Sie danach Kindern und hilfsbedürftigen Menschen. Alle Informationen für Ihre Sicherheit finden Sie auch auf der Sicherheitskarte, die sich in der Sitztasche vor Ihnen befindet. Bevor wir nun starten, bitte
Man, we're so heavy.
Sie alle elektronischen
I have to give it a lot of thrust to get going.
und die Sitzgurt geschlossen ist. Stellen Sie nun die Rückenlehne Ihres Sitzes senkrecht. Klappen Sie die Tische vor sich zurück und die Armlehne Ihres Sitzes nach unten. Die Sonnenblenden müssen für Start und Landung geöffnet sein. Wir wünschen Ihnen nun einen sehr angenehmen Flug mit Condor. Ready for takeoff?
Ein kleiner Schritt für Sie, aber ein großer Schritt für Ihre Flugsicherheit.
Dear passengers, on behalf of today's crew, may I welcome you aboard this Condor flight. We'll be ready for takeoff shortly. For your own safety, please give us your attention for just a
Charge complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to familiarize you with the safety procedures aboard this aircraft. Thank you for your full attention. Please stow your hand luggage in the overhead compartments. For heavier and hairy items, use the space under the seat in front of you. And make sure that it's closed properly. Please fasten your seat belt. To fasten your belt, buckle the two sections of the belt together like this and pull the belt tight. To undo the belt, just lift the flap. As turbulence can occur unexpectedly at any time, and in the interest of your own safety, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the whole flight, like him. Whenever the seatbelt signs are eliminated, the use of the lavatories is not permitted. Please make sure your mobile phones and all other devices, such as MP3 players, are completely switched off during takeoff or landing.
Frankfurt traffic coming in, bound to land on 07 right and 20 miles out.
In your Condor
Lufthansa
magazine,
119.
you'll find a list of all approved electronic devices. Like all Condor flights, this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted anywhere on board during the flight. That includes the lavatories. Contravention will result in legal action. This aircraft has 8 emergency exits. They are marked with the word exit. The escape path lighting will lead you to these exits. Please keep in mind that your nearest exit may be behind you. The exits have inflatable
Frankfurt
flaps,
traffic, this
which can be
is
used to leave the
Condor
aircraft in
4
an
Mike
emergency
Foxtrot lining up
situation.
and taking off runway
Your
18
life vest is located
from
underneath
Lima.
your seat and is
Frankfurt
simple
traffic.
to use. Pull the life vest over your head, close the strap, and pull it tight. Just before leaving the aircraft via the emergency exit, pull the red handles to inflate the life vest. If necessary, blow into the tubes provided. In the event of an emergency ditching, the slides at the exits will serve as floats. Life vests for infants are available from our flight attendants, who will be happy to explain how to use them.
Did someone just
In the
go
unlikely event of a loss of
to
cabin pressure, oxygen mask will drop automatically from the panel above you. Pull the mask all the way towards you and press it firmly over mouth and nose. Then help children and incapacitated people.
50.
You'll find all safety information on
Engine
the safety card
stabilized.
in the seat pocket in front of you. Before we take off, please make sure once again that you have switched off all your electronic devices and that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Would you now adjust the backrest of your seats to an upright position? Hold up the
That's
tube in front of you.
So
and
man
make
flex
sure
44
your
SRS nav auto
window
thrust
shades
completed.
have to remain
100 knots.
off the landing. We now wish you a very pleasant flight with Condor. Ready for takeoff?
Small step for you. Giant leap for flight safety.
One and rotate. Okay, positive rate of climb. Gear up. That was a long takeoff. Will be heavy. Thrust to climb.
Nachmittag, meine Damen und Herren. Mein Name ist Michelle Kopp. Ich freue mich, Sie als Mensch der Kabinenansicht begrüßen zu dürfen. Insbesondere möchte ich unsere Star Alliance Mitglieder willkommen heißen. Falls Sie etwas tun können, um den Anbieter an Bord angenehmer zu machen, kontaktieren Sie mich. Wir empfehlen Ihnen, diese Spuren während des ganzen Flugs geschlossen zu halten. In Kürze werden wir mit unserem Bordservice beginnen. Zudem werden wir unseren Bordshop wiederherstellen. Falls Sie einen Wunsch haben, kontaktieren Sie mich. Wir hoffen, Sie
Two.
fühlen sich wohl bei uns an Bord und wünschen Ihnen eine
Sorry, slaps.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michelle Kopp.
Frankfurt traffic currently on the localizer, Lufthansa 119, 11 miles out.
Welcome back, our Star Alliance members. If there's anything we can do to make you
And
feel
Frankfurt
more
traffic. This
comfortable,
is
please let one
Condor
of us know.
4 Mike Foxtrot
As the
airborne
captain has
passenger
already
25
mentioned, we
4,000
recommend
last
that
call.
you
Have a
keep
good
your
one.
seatbelt fastened whenever you seated, and they must be securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. We're
Okay.
about to start our food and drink service.
Okay.
This will
So
follow
again,
by opening
Hold the ECAM. We're good.
Please do not hesitate to ask any of us for assistance throughout the flight. You can find us in the galley or by using your call.
Or if I got real quiet right there, there was a. I was trying to hear what those two guys were saying. Distracted me a little bit. Let's take off. So 330. We're heavy. That's as high as we can go right now.
Holding point runway 07 center via Lima.
Very standard. Just looking here.
Frankfurt traffic inbound to land 07 right, Lufthansa 119, 5 miles out.
Excuse me. Alpha 7. Alright, we're coming above 10 here. Alright, that is it. We're on our climb up to flight level 330. Should be a fairly long flight. You know what? I need to start chrono, by the way. I will see you on the flip when I'm on the descent into Medeira. Should be a super awesome departure and evening arrival via the RNAV. It's going to be the circling approach into 05. So hold on to your butts. See ya.